A month and a half after a fire in Beaver County led to a cloud of chlorine gas being released, potential hazards remain at that site, and progress is proving to be expensive for the state DEP. Amy Wadas shows us where the cleanup stands more than 6 weeks later.
The DEP says it could cost more than $1 million to clean up hazardous chemicals that are still inside of this large building at the former Pool Dr. Beaver Alkali Products site in Rochester, a process they say that could take months to clean up. Workers were on the site early Thursday morning in white jumpsuits and face masks, others in construction hats. As recent as Tuesday, contractors with the DEP removed, neutralized, and disposed of most of the chemicals and debris from the building that ignited. The building was demolished to completely remove the chemicals that were stored inside. The footprint of the building has been filled in, and that site is now secure. But as for the other building nearby, the DEP says it could take months before the chemicals inside are cleaned up.
We have a much larger building that houses a laboratory and additional storage areas that is of a concern.
The larger building also has a collapsed roof, and public access to the site remains restricted while work continues. In July, the site caught on fire and created a cloud of chlorine that settled over the river. Wednesday night, the DEP held a public meeting to address concerns, provide updates, and gather any information they had about the site.
I think it's pretty obvious that there were chemicals stored on that site that mislabeled, mismanaged, stored improperly. But there's a lot we still don't know, and it was really important to get that feedback from the community about what they knew, what they're aware of on the site.
In 2016, the DEP says it received an anonymous complaint about the chemicals at the facility, but says the chemicals had been there for decades before. The DEP said it couldn't do anything at the time because the business was still in operation. Amy Wadas, KDKA News.